So hey guys, welcome back in Korean Bangla YT and welcome in another tutorial video of our Dead Zone BDT 6. Okay, so let me just change, okay, like that. Okay, so last of our basically in the video we'll learn that how we can create the basically the AI who can chase us, okay, and if you want we can kill him also. Okay, so it will be not will be fun if he can't, or it's mean that our AI can't shoot us or if he can't kill us. Okay, so for creating the system we need to just go to our AI enemy and just go to viewport, and here we need to add a gun with any in his near of any of. So for that just go to Azure Pack Mesh and let's add this ones. So we'll be attached with our cube, so it will be automatically rotate, so we don't need to do anything more. Okay, nice. So it will be for now. I think this is good. If you want you can change this thing. Okay, with that we'll be do the same thing, okay, like what we did for our player. Basically for the automatic fire system we'll be do the same thing. Just copy the this line of code and simply copy, come in AI enemy, and just before attaching this thing or pasting that code we need to select our weapon, add a component, that arrow and AWR arrow, and make sure the arrow stock location is muzzle, and let's set the location everything to 0. Nice. Now go to graph and now paste this code. If it's sometime I don't know why this is not copy goodly. Okay, however now it's pasted. Now compile and save. As you can see without any error. Now what will be do that if he's seeing us, so with this code will be basically execute our system, that if he's seeing us, so let's make a variable that now see enemy or now see us for understanding more goodly. So if it's success or if it's continuing the work, so it's mean that he's seeing us, okay, and if it's fail, so he not seeing us, okay. So yeah, now with that from tick will be add the tick tick tick, and has already tick. So let's create a sequence from here, a CQ sequence. Okay, at this sequence will be before entry, this thing will be get our and verify with if and branch and simply connected with this thing. So if it that, it's mean that if he's seeing us, so he can shoot then, or otherwise he can't shoot. Okay, now let's try. As you can see it's doing, but he's also deleting his own self, because why? This projectile is same, okay, he using the same projectile. So for despawning the same projectile, if we hit with that same projectile or the bullet, he will getting damage. So for not get that damage, what will we do? We'll spawn another bullet for him. Okay, so just go to our basically the blueprint where we create bullet and duplicate this thing, and let's set it to AI BULLET bullet, and this is now the AI bullet. Okay, now for the spawning system we will be simply spawn our AI bullet. Okay, so now he will be never die if he hit his own bullet. Okay, so as you can see it's firing super fast, because yeah, it's super fast. He's like a super hacker, he is super hacker, so we don't want that. So for fixing that problem, what will we do? Will be added delay. So DLY delay. This system will be also kind of like work like the timer. Okay, so we'll be add the delay block, and let's see that are there any change come or not. Yep, as you can see now this thing is done. Nice. So now we need to also set his point. Okay, what is the basically point? If I show you like, okay, so basically as you can see the guns is now shooting straight, so we need this red line that our bullet should be hit in red line. Okay, like this point. Now it will be hit at this point, so now I think it will be become fixed. Now it will be only shooting. Yep, as you can see it's shooting now in the right place, we are getting hit. So now let's create the system that if we are getting any damage, so for getting the damage will be you can use the basically our capsule collision, that if it's begin overlapped, that casting, but we'll be do the same thing what we did for our AI. okay, like we'll be just simply can copy this system, okay, and kind of like that we can copy this system without blocking the destroy. Let's set it right here, let's paste this thing, and at here without first person will be at here will be said that cast to AI bullet, okay, because this is a AI bullet, then we'll be simply drag with this thing, and for the head system, so we'll be create and just simply promote a variable and set it to health player, okay, basically very simple without changing anything. And just think that we are dead, so let's give it that open level class by reference, and we'll be open our this map again. So this is a basically first person map, so let's set it to first person example map, okay. Now if you get any damage, so also we need to set the variable, so let's search that begin play. So here's the begin play, so we need to set our health that 100%, okay, nice. Now compile and save. For getting that or verifying or seeing our value that how much health we have, so for now let's add the tick, and with the tick what we do is basically get the player, and from print string, or if it's also false no problem, because I want to just see that how much health we have correctly or not. So compile and save. Now let's try, and as you can see we have now 100 health, and if this thing is hitting begin play, it should be work, but as you can see it's not working. I'm not sure that why. It should be work. Wow, super AI, we need to fix lots of bugs. Okay, as you can see it's not working. Yeah, it's not working, so let's try to fix this thing, why this thing is not working. So for the AI, it's only hit with our cube because the cube is a static mesh, and because this is not hitting with this thing, let's try to by giving also hit. If there's anything should be work. If it's hit, let's try. It's correctly not working. Let's try to give by begin overlapped. Other sector, compile saved. Now let's try. Or basically we can, if it's not working this capsule collision, so what you can do basically we can add a collision, okay, that a box collision, okay, so that is basically a separate collision, so it will help us to basically verify that are we are hitting or not. So just begin play, and also we need to make sure that our AI bullet is dynamic casting, like dynamic collisions have the AI bullet, project collisions, and customization pawn only, okay, however it's only ignoring the pawn. Yeah, it's working. As you can see the bullet is dropping, but still our health system didn't get any change, okay, and there's a lots of bug. Oh my god, I feel sleepy so much because I do lots of hard work, that's why. Okay, now let's try to fix this somehow. Let's try to add this kind of like block all, set to on by hit. It should be work, I'm not sure. Yep, as you can see now it's working 100%. Okay, so if I get 0, so yeah, let's try to kill him. We need to try to kill him or he will be kill us. So yeah, basically this system is now working. Now let's create the UI. So just go to player data, and we already have the UI basically. So for the health system, let's set it here the text that go to France, let's set it to 40, or yeah, you can set it to 40 as you want. So I'm just giving that 100, and there's some font types available kind of like this is, I think this is good. So if you want we can add some customization, you know. the basically the fraud. Okay, so as you can see, and sorry guys, I'm feel very sleepy. Okay, now let's sit here that duplicate this thing. Oh, why is this go in up? So also need to make sure that our gravity is in a left side. Okay, so just go to top, set it to like that gravity, or it will be not work. And for creating this thing, let's try to add the dot. I'm not sure the dot will be work or not, but for now I think the dots is enough for our work. Yeah, as you can see 100. So now for changing this value, we need to make sure this is in a variable. Go to graph and or even ticked. Okay, so we can create a sequence. So let's create a sequence and another sequence from at here. Okay, so this sequence, what this sequence do basically, will be get our text and then will be set txt, not this one, set tx, and you find the set text. And now from our player, okay, from our player will be get helth, get health, and simply connect it with this thing. So it will automatically convert this thing and simply take with like that. So yeah, this system will be work, because if you use the casting mode, sometimes the casting mode become fail to showing the display. Okay, as you can see we have 100 values, so now we don't need to see from our print string. So let's remove these codes, and it's looking so bad. So as you can see it's 100, and yeah, it's working 40-10, and yeah, we did. Let's try again to kill him. Yes, it's working 100%. Okay, okay, so as you can see it's working 100%. So now let's add some more stuff, that kind of like, if we check that we need some more system, kind of like if he did, so we just think that we get some health or kind of like that. Okay, if you want, you can create that system, you can create the bullet system also, or the health system. So for now, let's, if he is dead, so we'll be again set whatever our value. Okay, so what is the enemy will be do before he die, we need to, in event begin play, will be get all actor from class, and the class is basically ourselves, that first person player. Okay, the first person character, and will be get a copy, and then promote a variable, that player ref. Okay, then simply connect it with this thing. And now what, because we have the player data, so before destroy, what he will do, get the player reference, and from the that will be set hel health, so what will be do, if he's die, so we'll be again give his our health to 100. So now he can again ready for the next battle. Okay, so like that, if we just if we can kill him, so again we'll be get 100. I need yes, oh my god, in zero value, guys, look how lucky I am. So also for creating the respawning system, okay, if you want to create the respawning system, what you can do, you can get a points that from where you want to basically spawn. Okay, or you want to spawn basically your AIs or something like that, or you can add that from the lastest point, that why the AI die, he'll be again spawn from that location. If you want, you can create that from. For now, let's give this one, because that was for now basically very easy. So before destroy, so get actor AC to your location, and from the location will be basically sp and spawn sp, will spawn actor, see, actor from class. Okay, like that, spawn see to actor from class, and then because this is a respawning system, so we'll be simply just drag this thing and other stuff, okay, like that. And the AI is basically, or also guys, we need to make sure that AI is not like a actor. AI is some others have, so we need to spawn, okay, SPA spawn AI, okay, we need to spawn a AI. So now let's give the basically the rotation, whatever, we don't need any rotation, it will be automatically sense. We need to just set here that, so let's set it to AI enemy, and the rotation we have, so before destroy, so he'll be spawn the okay, this thing, so basically get actor rotate, so then he'll be basically, yeah, destroy. Okay, nice. Now if we try to kill him, okay, and there's another AI should be spawned. I'm not sure why is he, where you are. I think it's doing very fastly, so let's add a delay block. Let's try now. Okay, it's super fast. As you can see, this AI is, oh my god, there's so much AI. So for fixing this thing, so we can add here the point that do once, okay, so it will be not do the loop type, it will be only do one time, so there's a not multiple AI will be spawn. Okay, it's doing, but he's super fast. Okay, let's see why is our basically another AI. So sometime it's become problem, as you can see, but it's okay. So in next video we'll try to fix this problem. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for watching guys, love you all, bye bye, and see you in next video.